Brian Palavi run far here with Ian Sharman and Nick Clark after your 1-2 finish here at Leadville.
Yeah.
I didn't predict that, but you guys did.
Yeah, I think I actually predicted it. Yeah.
Got any ponies you want me to bet on this weekend?
More in jest, but we saw that there could maybe be some carnage.
Yeah.
And we were thinking more in terms of pacing 4 races, I think, so not going out too hard, and some of the guys did go a bit too hard.
Yeah, when did you guys ran together for a good bit in the beginning. I mean, you guys
40
came
miles.
into...
Yeah, kind of on and off, yeah.
Did you guys sort of work together? I mean, or was it totally...
No, we were just chatting.
Random? Yeah?
Yeah,
trying to keep it easy early on. I mean, in 100 mile, you don't want to push too hard in the first half. Anyway.
Well, it is working together. I mean, it's taking your mind off the work and just relaxing. What do you guys talk about?
Just a lot of banter, really. You know? I think at one point I asked him what beer he wanted me to have ready for him at the finish.
What was it?
Old Speckled Hen.
Old Speckled Hen. Yeah, it's a favourite brew of mine from England.
So did you find any in time?
I thought he was right behind. I didn't have time to get it, otherwise I would have.
You probably did, though.
I did, but I didn't know that.
He had to wait too long for me to finish.
Would have been warm. It's first drink warm beer, right?
That's true. Yeah. Room temperature. Yeah, no, it was a good day. You know, we ran for the first 40 together pretty much. Had a lot of people like coming down power line. We had people just like flying down.
Yeah, some flew
us.
down, and then we caught them a couple miles later, and I don't think they were anywhere near the top 10.
Yeah, I did that last year and paid for it. I was like, I'm just going to kind of stick to the pacing plan. And so it was good, you know. We were both pacing for, as Ian said, for, 4 races. So it worked out well, 1-2.
And Ian, you started pulling away from Nick at some point. Were you trying to make a move, or Nick?
It wasn't really making a move. No, it was just I was doing what felt comfortable. I was trying to, run 100 mile at the best time I could, and whatever position I ended up was what I'd end up. And at the end, if Nick and I had been close together, which we were, I think that would be a race. But until then, it's just trying to do look after myself, try and keep the heart rate down, especially on those climbs at altitude. And it paid off. So I was totally focusing on my race and not caring what other people were doing. I only took the lead about mile 67, and I was making no effort to try and catch him. I was just doing my thing, and if he slowed down, I'd catch him. If not, well done to him.
Nick, you?
Mike Ace.
Mike Ace, who ended up 3rd.
Yeah, so Twin Lakes, we came into Twin Lakes together, and my crew was kind of a little bit down out of the aid station. I took a bit of time there. Ian went by, probably a minute or two, got on the trail before me. And then we pretty much, I was chasing you up Hope. I think we passed Andrew Catalano, who was like 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah,
and then Brian Sands caught him as well. And, Ian was up like, 20, 30 meters
1 minute at the top.
Was it 1 minute?
Yeah. I could see behind me, I saw Nick and him right behind Ryan Sands.
I wanted to catch him by the top, and I couldn't quite, because I knew...
I wanted to not let him catch me, because I knew he wouldn't like that.
Yeah, you did kind of piss me off. And I knew that he would be quicker going down the hill, and he was, and I think 5 minutes at Winfield.
Yeah, it's still nothing. Halfway that meant nothing.
And you had a strong climb coming back over Hope. I think you actually put time into me up there, and from there it was 20 minutes at half pipe, and
not even that. I think maybe 18 or something. So it was never too much time. I was thinking, if you have a bad patch, that's when I'll gap you. But we weren't flying along. We just, I think, again, pacing things steady. Yeah.
And then it was the last throw to die at Fish Hatchery. See if I could get some time in on him at by the time we got to May Queen, and I chopped some time there, but pushed a little too hard, and it was a painful last 14.
I believe I heard you say at the end, this is officially the worst I've ever felt during 100.
Yeah.
How bad did those wheels come off?
Well, I hadn't really taken any calories in going over power line. I'd maybe gotten a few sips of Coke, and then so I tried to fuel desperately at May Queen, and I did fuel. I got a lot in, but it exited about 100 yards out of May Queen.
Classic rejection.
Classic rejection. And my poor pacer Brian was just kind of standing there. It's like, because he really wanted to push. He was excited. It's like, yeah, you're making up time. Let's go get him. Like, yeah, well, let me just puke, and we'll go from there. And you get that 10-15 minute window after you puke, feel all right. But there's nothing you can do with that kind of calorie deficit. And then
you puke again.
Well, I got to the bottom of right before the turn for the boulevard, and emptied again, and then another 3 or 4 times going up the boulevard.
But you see, that's not what I was thinking was happening. All I knew was that at the last aid station, he'd caught me up quite a bit. I was feeling very bad. I'd been kind of dizzy and stumbling on the trail, and then just at that point I thought, okay, well, he's catching me. I've got to just go as fast as I can.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's faster.
And then I really sped up. I mean, I think just the knowledge that he was catching me, and the fact that I really did not want to lose the race, especially in like the last mile. So I just dug in and managed to drop a couple of kind of 7 and 8 minute miles.
Yeah, I won 1:57, I think 10 from May Queen, which is right on Matt Carpenter's course record split.
Yeah.
And all because I was scared of you.
That may even be the fastest ever May Queen to the finish split in. So
Zeke was up there, I think, last year.
was he? Yeah. But you'll pay for that at Wasatch.
So that leads me right into final question. You got an hour and 6 minutes or so?
Hour and 9.
Hour not? Oh,
Nothing.
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 So it's the longest one in terms of being the toughest. Most climb takes the most amount of time, but I'd rather go into it with an hour lead than a deficit. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Yeah.
You're in a good spot, but you know, all it takes is a bit of a rough
No,
day.
one bad section between 8 stations is an hour. So yeah, it's game on, I'd say, for the last one.
I'd say so.
Have you run Wasatch before?
Yeah, man. I won it in
That's right.
2010.
2010.
Yeah.
And this is your first go.
And this is my first one, and it certainly seems to be Nick's style of race. Really mountainous, a lot of climb.
So you're asking about what we were talking about, like when we were sharing miles. I was giving him intelligence on the Leadville course. He's asking me all his questions.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
So you know what's gonna happen. What's the course gonna do next? And I'm giving him kind of advice on how to run it.
It's all down to you, Nick.
So do you get a
There'll be
dedicated
none of
swing
that
to
at
you?
Wasatch. None.
Game face?
Game face.
You better, because there's mountain tigers out in those.
And them there
I
hills.
am good.
So yeah, so you got an hour, big race.
Yeah.
Are you going to, like here at Leadville, you were running the race. In the end, you were trying to win Leadville.
Yeah, I think after a while, it just came down to trying to win this, and the Grand Slam was out the window.
So
Especially once we were in 1-2. I mean, that's all that mattered to us.
Wasatch. Same deal? Are you trying to win Wasatch, or are you focusing on?
I don't think it'll be
this
quite
lane?
as deep a field, so I guess we will be again around the front. But
So what
it
plays
comes
larger
down-
in the equation?
I'd rather win the Slam than just Wasatch. Yeah.
So you'll let
both
me,
would be nice.
Okay. So why don't you let me win Wasatch?
So you could hold the Grand Slam record for like half an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that happened with Ledman last night.
Yeah, that's right. Bob
Bob Africa, very brief holder of the Leadville.
Really impressive run for Bob, I thought. I was stoked for him.
Nice. Well, great running, guys. Congrats
Thank
on
you.
first and second, and I look forward to watching you guys battle it out at Wasatch.
Right now I don't look forward to it, but I'm sure I will soon. I just want to stop running. Everything hurts.
I think you should run a ton for the next 3 weeks.
That's your tactic. I just do nothing.
Cool.
So yeah, 19 days left now.
Or could that be my task?
I'm pretty sure that we don't need a bonus question for this one, but better pacer, Alistair or Meisner?
Alistair, come here.
What?
Come here. Tell Brian how great of a pacer you are.
Pretty good.
Look at this guy. He's got his pacer bib on and everything.
Woohoo! Yeah, Alistair.
You ready for Wasatch?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're not bringing Meisner to Wasatch, right? Or is he
No,
your good
but-
luck charm? Oh, there he
It
is.
is a good luck charm though, yeah?
Come on,
So,
fat
yeah.
boy. Come on over here.
No, Sean definitely helped me hold it together. Basically, once I took the lead, I said to my pace team, just don't let me screw this up. I'm winning Leadville. This would be massive for me if I can.
So come in here, Meisner. Come next to me. We were just talking about pacers.
Okay.
And serendipitously, here you are.
I did.
He's asked you,
My
don't
arms are
screw
really
this up.
tired after carrying that trophy. I tell you, super tired right now.
Yeah, it's like a 70-pound trophy for winning
Yeah.
this race. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get that.
How many dollars? Oh, pounds. We're talking about weight, not.
Oh, we're talking weight.
Oh,
Yeah,
currency.
I think it costs more. Than that.
Yeah. So, how do you get him to win it?
Well, for the most part, I just ran with him and carried a few things. Going up Hope Pass, he hiked like a madman. I had to jog every once in a while to keep up with him. Coming down is fine. He got a little bit ahead of me, but I caught up to him on the flats. And
I didn't want to drop him because he's carrying stuff for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of needed that.
although at the top, I
You could have
stopped.
waited for him.
I stopped to fill up his bottle and he didn't stop, and it took me about 10 minutes to catch him then on the way down.
I've seen you descend Hope Pass.
Yeah, I know.
That's not very good.
I know. So I was like, oh no. So it took them a minute to fill up the bottle. So, but I finally caught him. But yeah, and then
And he didn't drop you coming around turquoise.
no, definitely didn't drop.
Carpenter splits and you could-
on the flat parts, I was fine. Definitely fine on the flat parts.
Yeah.
I mean, we were moving
No,
fast.
thank you very. It helps so much to have some good people to rely on in the race.
It really can be a team sport and a family sport.
Yeah.
Pretty special aspect of it. And a friend sport. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
raced your asses off.
I mean,
the
that's
Slam,
3
Leadville, but
races.
like,
yeah. So far, it's just like a kind of epic summer for us, and hopefully we can have one more race that's just like that, and with me winning.
I have a little bit of advice for
Hopefully
Wasatch.
for Dad winning.
Yeah.
Bring beer. Bring some beer from Madison.
Okay.
3-2 beer, just so you know
3-2.
when you talk.
All right. Okay.
You have to.
I already
Like
did.
our summer
lock
together.
legs too.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
We could just wrestle on film. That could be the interview.
Let's go.
You should have let me come up here this early.
Have you seen how those wrestlers start off? Like one guy, like right